Hello, my name is Steve Mayne, and I am a Renaissance gamer. I play a little bit of everything I play with a little bit of skill. I'm in the Hearthstone ladder mode here again. I'm trying to rank up to, I think, about 15. I tend to roll into there and kind of hang out. So, I'm using my Paladin deck. Somebody asked to kind of go into the idea and theory behind these, so I'm going to pull this up and kind of show it off a little bit. So, there we go. So, most of the idea behind this is just control. It's, I've got a couple, it's a lot of lower end creatures that all have, well, just some effect, I guess. I don't know, it's holding the board, keeping my opponent's creatures off the field until I can get either the Argent Commander, the Sunwalkers, Guardian of Kings, or Ysera out into play. More likely the Guardians and Ysera are the ones that are really helpful for this. I've got a couple things here. I have the Hand of Protection to give some stuff, Divine Shield, Blessing of Wisdom, so that when a creature attacks I get to draw cards. I like Redemption. When one of my minions dies, if I have this in play, it comes back to life with 1 health, which works really great with like the Argent Squires or the Argent Commander, the Sunwalker, because they have the Divine Shield when they come back. So I like that effect. It's funny with the Leper Gnome because they kill it, take 2 damage, and then they're going to have to kill it and take 2 damage again. Tinkmaster Overspark is there because he can turn a minion into a 5/5 for a 1/1, and since my hero power is to make my own 1/1s, I can use him to either attempt to buff one of my own people, or if my opponent has something that they've really decked out, or some super huge, vicious legendary, I can try and take him down. So let's jump in here. I'm going to play 2 or 3 games depending on time, and let's see if we can't get here. Currently I'm a novice inventor. I hope you like my invention, or the deck, I guess. So let's see what we've got here. And I'm going up against a worthy opponent. So they're going to be playing Gul'dan the Warlock, and it's Zerviv, I think.
I will fight with honor.
So let's see. Let's throw back the Sunwalker. Warlocks were really powerful. A couple of their cards got. I think I can throw back. Let's hang on to the Blessing of Wisdom. This is a good card because I can put it on my opponent's stuff to make them not want to attack me. With the Warlock, I'm kind of worried about Warlock Murloc deck, because it can still be very powerful despite the couple of cards the Warlock has that were dinged in the last patch. But okay, so he is a Murloc. Warlock Murloc deck. You're going to coin into something here. And a Flame Whip. So, alright. Well, let's play this.
I hope you like my invention.
Gets me a card and punch for 1. So, I want to get rid of this as quick as possible. Whenever a Murloc summoned, it gets +1 attack. It's 1/2. He's got 2 mana. I mean, there's a couple 1-point Murlocs he can throw out. There's a 2-cost Murloc that summons a second Murloc. It could jump this up to 3. He's not doing anything, so he may not actually have a play, which is interesting. Okay, so, alright, we got a Charger. Alright, yeah. Let's do this.
Reporting for duty.
And I'm going to put this here to kind of discourage him from attacking with it. I mean, he may still decide that the damage he can do is absolutely worth the punch, especially if he can throw out a couple Murlocs this turn. Oh, well, for example. Alright, that's nice. Okay. So let's... I can reduce his health to his attack to 1, but the 2-1 would still be applied to it, so he'd still be a 3. So I think I have to do this to get rid of him and get rid of the Flame Imp. Alright. So this is kind of the danger of Murloc decks. They work really well in tandem. If you can throw a lot, and they're very inexpensive. Like this guy's only cost 3. Most of them are 1s and 2s. I think even the most expensive one is only a 4. So you know he throws them out. They all buff each other's health and attack, and they become kind of a horrible, annoying pain in the backside. For example.
Why do you call?
Ooh, and a Voidwalker. Let's see. Throw this out. Let's do this.
For justice.
Job done.
That's not my best turn ever. I'm going to take a hit from this thing. I'm going to take 5 this round. I'll be down to 11. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of cards that'll help out here. I've got the Sun Protectors. This will help me actually. Ah.
Truth is my shield.
For justice.
Alright. So that will actually help me quite a bit. She's got Divine Shield, which means the first time she takes damage, she completely ignores it. Yeah, that's probably not who he wanted to hit. Oh, yeah. I could really use a Consecration right now. She's going to run these 2 into her and kill her, alright. Consecration. Nope. Alright. What's he got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. So... if I throw that out, I go up to 16, which isn't great. Let's see. Let's humility this guy. And throw him out.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
And then I'm getting rid of this guy because his power is still active. So even though I've reduced him to 1, any more Murlocs will continue to buff him up. So I want to take him out now. He's at 7 health. That doesn't help anybody. Well, I mean, it helps him. Me, it's not so great. Really good game there. The Murloc deck's a hard one to beat. I've only got the 2 Consecrates, which do 2 damage to everything on the other side of the board, and didn't get either one of those. Alright, let's grab another game here. Let's see what we get. So, oh wow. Yeah, the Murloc deck's a hard one. I mean, it even still, with a couple of the cards that the Warlocks had that got nerfed, it's still pretty tough to deal with. I'll have to, and I think I did not get the best couple of first round few draws there. So Frogman 15 here, also playing a Warlock. I fear a theme is presenting itself. Let's throw back the True Silver Champion. See if we can't. Humility, it's a little bit better. Leper Gnome, Novice Engineer, those are pretty good. With Warlocks, you really gotta just hit them as hard as you can, as fast as you can, because their power allows them to draw cards, but they take 2 health. So if you can hit a Warlock down to the point where he can't use his power safely, kill these vines. Okay, we're gonna coin into something. What are we coining into? Mortal Coil. Interesting. Well, that'll get him a card. He still has 1 mana left and a Voidwalker. Okay. Okay, I see. That's not too bad. Let's see. I can either summon a 1/1 or I can play a Novice Engineer, get a 1/1, and draw a card. I think I'm going to go this way with it. See what the card is. Okay, True Silver Champion. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but so there's a couple of things he could do to buff this that would be. Alright, well, that's his second Mortal Coil. He's out of those. Okay, so here's the Blood Imp, and what they've done to this is it used to give a blanket +1 to every other minion on the field, and now every round it gives 1 random friendly minion a +1 health. So, but before, where you could kill this and the +1s would go away, now, I mean, it's stealth, so I can't target it unless it attacks, but it has a 0 attack rating, so he's got to do something first even to make it attack. Okay. Oh, nice. So Demon Fire there, I'm not particularly enthusiastic about that, but alright, so we are going to, yeah, I mean, like, this is really my only option here. I'm going to end up taking some damage, but the taunt, making it a 3/4 was just too much to deal with. So, I still got the Blood Imp in play, but let's see. I don't have a good play for next round. Apparently neither did he. Ooh. I still don't. So, now next round I've got the Sunwalker, which could be useful. I want to keep throwing these guys out because they're just a really great resource. So we've got a Knife Juggler, Flame Imp, how exciting. Oh, he's drawing a card. Now let's see what we get here. Consecration.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I absolutely think Consecration's the way to go here. And then I'm going to pick that up. I'll drop a hit point down to 26, but I will have killed the Blood Imp. And we all know I really, really wanted to do that. So. Or the Flame Imp, I mean. So he's at 17, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's actually done most of that damage to himself. That's going to be tough to deal with. Okay. Could do this. It'll take me, I think, yeah, I think this is my best bet right now. And in my turn. So, I could have attacked with this, but the reason I left it in play was if he starts summoning creatures, this is one more target, and I might keep that Divine Shield up longer. I'm not sure what he's going to do, though. He's clearly, at this point, I think we can safely say he's not playing a Murloc deck. In fact, I think these are mostly... Yeah, these are mostly common and basic cards that he's been throwing out, so I don't know. Okay, Cult Master, that's a good... Ah, bugger. Alright. So, he still can't kill her with both of these guys. Well, with one of them. He can kill her with both of them. And, okay, Shadow Bolt will finish that off. So let's throw this out.
Reporting for duty.
Not what I want.
Throw that down. I'm gonna humility this. It does 4, and I've got another spare. And because let's divine him. I mean, a couple creatures, and he can end up getting rid of the shield, and just, he could easily get through my entire line without actually killing anything. So here's going to be 2 attacks, because that summons a second creature. He's still got 5 mana. He can throw out at least 2 more beasties. Okay. He'll get a card out of that for the Cult Master. Okay, he's not attacking with that though, so that's... So let's... Yeah, this will take me back to 30. Throw that out. I could have thrown this out, but I would have been 1 mana left over, and I don't like doing that. So let's see what he's got. Fogman 15 here. What have you got, Fogman? Okay, so this is going to be a bloody turn. Okay, power overwhelming. So he's going to hit there, I'm assuming. His guy will die at the end of the turn, which will buff up the flesh-eating ghoul. Every time something dies, it gets +1 attack. So it can get out of hand pretty fast. This will just die here in a second. Yeah. I'm at 10. Oh! Lovely. So let's throw this out. Throw this out.
Reporting for duty. Victory!
Let's drop that thing. And let's throw out the guy with the Divine Shield. So, I'm kind of happy with that that turn. It kind of gave me I mean, yes, he has a card advantage, but then he only has 8 cards left in his deck at this point, too, so... I need to get rid of that at some point. Or we could just go for me. Okay. So I've got another humility. I could drop it on this guy. Ooh. Interesting. Well, I'll get a card out of that. So he's gonna hit me for 8 and kill his Knife Juggler. Oh, nice play. Youthful Brewmaster puts it back in his hand so it doesn't die. Nice. Let's have some real fun.
The battle!
So the reason that was fun is I put out Ysera and gave her a Divine Shield. So now, in order to kill her, he's got to hit her at least once and then do 12 damage. Or there's a 6-point card that warlocks have that will just outright destroy something. So, alright, well, that'll help him out. I do get an Emerald Drake out of it. At the end of every round, Ysera summons a card from the Dream World, which that's the only way to get those. So, well, let's see what else Fogman's got. So he's kind of... Okay, so, Ugh. I could use my other Guardian of Kings. We have Soulfire. Bugger. I should have humiliated him instead of Divine Shielding her. Well, let's grab one more game. I think we have time for it. So, let's see. I gotta... The Warlock decks are kicking the snot out of me. We're the opponent. Hopefully, not another Warlock. Priest. Light Fox. I'm not sure that's better.
I will fight with honor.
Ah, I wanted my first redemption. Alright. Alright, let's throw the Sunwalker back. I'm going to hang on to the redemption now.
Well met.
Greetings.
Let's see. Now let's throw out the Leper Gnome. I was going to throw out the Argent Squire, but I think the Leper Gnome's a little bit more of a pain in the neck right now. Because he has to do something about it, but killing it will do 2 points of damage to him. Of course, not killing it will allow stuff like this to happen.
Not on my watch.
So now killing a Leper Gnome is even that much harder. Oh, nice. I could coin into Hammer of Wrath, take the bear out. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. That's one of the things I need to work on is I have this tendency to hold on to the coin for way too long and get to a point where I just can't use it anymore. So I need to start working on, you know, when I play the coin. Let's see what the priest is. Priest decks are, there's so many weird things you can do with them, it's hard to tell what anyone will have accomplished at any point. Okay, so like, for example, this is a great place for Tank Master's work. I'm either going to turn this into a 1/1 Squirrel or a 5/5 Devil Swarm. The thing with the light spawns is their attack is equal to their health. So hopefully it's a 1/1 Squirrel. It is a 1/1 Squirrel!
This is my responsibility.
And it was adorable. No, I don't think... There's a couple cards that make me having extra people kind of uncomfortable. So I'm going to hold off throwing out another person to see... Okay, so he's got Thought Steals. He's just drawn 2 cards out of my deck and copied them into his hand. So, conceivably, he could have Ysera, which I haven't drawn yet. Consecrate. I mean, there is a plethora of horrible things he could have just gotten his hands on that priests don't normally have. Thought Steal is a great card for just that reason. Because now I also have to fight my own deck. Alright. So, let's see. The Leper Gnome's hit him twice. This is the third time the Leper Gnome has hit him.
This is my responsibility.
This Leper Gnome has certainly earned its keep. Let's kick this guy out. And I think I will throw this out now just because why not? And there we go. I mean, I had the cards I could have played, but I don't want to play a card just to play a card. I probably shouldn't have thrown her out, but I think the low number of hit points my guys have, that was probably actually a really good choice. So, Light Fox desperately looking for something to do that's horrible and painful and will make me cry. What have you got? Consecration. So, he's going to get rid of 2 of my creatures. I'm still going to have the Leper Gnome and the Ardent
I
Squire.
hope you like my invention.
Alright, Engineer. Nicely done. Let's see. I think I'm going to put him in play.
I fight.
Trade those. So this has hit him 4 times. For 1 point, I've already done 8 points of damage, and unless he silences it, I'm going to get 2 more. This is absolutely paid for itself a dozen times over. Okay, Grizzly Bear. So let's do this. Kill the bear. I'm gonna draw some cards on this one. Is this gonna mess up anything else? No, it's not. So we're gonna hit him with that. Attack there, which will allow me to draw a card and hit for that. I think he's earned me enough that he can go away now. And then I'm going to Divine Shield my Argent Commander. And, oh, I should have thrown out the Redemption. Damn it. Now, the Redemption is if he'd killed this, it would have come back with 1 health, so it would have been a 4-1, but it would have gotten the Divine Shield back, too. So, next round, I'm definitely going to throw this into play, I think. Depends on what he ends up doing. Okay, so the Gurubashi Berserker. Lovely. Alright, so he's starting to heal himself. He's getting to that point. Well, let's cast this.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh. 8.
For justice.
I think I'm just going to hit him. Yeah. Let's stay there. So, he's got 4 health. He can heal himself to 6. He can use a couple different powers that'll give him more, but a couple of people. I've got 2 consecrations in hand, so I can end up doing 2 more to him beyond that, so... Well, there's my other humility. Oh, well, there's the other card he got off me with Thought Steal, I should say. Okay, nicely done. Except, now I get it back as a 4-1. And that's why Redemption is an amazing card. If he'd left it at a 1-1, he'd have been better off. And another Argent Commander, which would have finished that off rather nicely. So, just a hard game. I'm still level 19. Hope I'll be 20 here at some point. So, I will try again tomorrow, maybe with a different deck. If anybody wants to see any particular deck I've got here, I've got Minion Rush deck, Shaman, Spell Power Shaman, Priest Clone, Mage, which really needs work, Hunter, Standard Hunter Removal, Pirate deck, Pirate Rogue deck. Leave a comment below if you want to see one of these tomorrow, and I'll see if I can't put something together. So, or send me a message, either here or on Facebook. So, I'll talk to you folks later. Have a nice day.